Hello everyone, it's Claudia here today, and I'm using the Cray Paper Wonder collection again. And it's been a few weeks since I've used it, so I was kind of excited to dig back into it and start working with it again. For the past few, well, you don't know like when I'm recording this, but the past layouts I've been working with Amy Tangerine and Dear Lizzie, so it was really nice to go back to that voice. But it was really nice to go back to Cray Paper because Cray Paper is my number one love in scrapbooking and probably always will be. So I just cut off a strip of that paper at the top because I wanted to add a little bit more interest to my background because the background it kind of looks like a maze and maybe if you look too long at it you might get dizzy or whatever, but it's not super busy and I did have a color scheme in mind, so I wanted to kind of stick with that, and that paper really matched my color scheme. And I didn't like the branding strip too much, so I just decided to cut off a strip of the paper and just use the other side, which is kind of like cardboard or something like that. I'm not really sure what you call that. And here I'm just mounting my photo on this specialty paper, which is just like stripes with gold glitter embossed in it. And it's just a photo of me, which I don't scrap about just me that often. Like, often photos will have me in them, but I don't really scrapbook about just a photo of me much at all, which maybe I should because, scrapbooking is great, but you should also maybe document your life and stuff like that. But it's just a photo of a photo shoot that I forced my mom to do uh, when I had new clothes. So I dragged her to the park and made her take some photos of me. But there were some nice pictures, so I just wanted to script that. And here, just pull out some ephemera, and I'm just kind of going through them and see which ones match my color scheme and which ones don't. And then, of course, I'm not going to use all the ones I put aside right now because there would be too much. But it definitely helps to just have choices. And I did know that I wanted to use that camera, and for a minute I wanted to use that black tag, but I thought that would be just a little bit too dark for the color scheme that I had in mind because the camera is more kind of like a dark gray, whereas that tag is more like actual black, if that even makes any sense. And I'm just kind of playing around with the placement of the embellishments and trying to decide where I want them to go and stuff. And I'm actually really happy with the end result of this layout, so that's always a good thing. And now I'm just gonna stick some things down. I'm not really that indecisive. Sometimes I am, but most of the time I just think it's better to just, if you like something, just commit to it and then just go for it rather than changing your mind a million times. And I like that with pretty much any collection you can kind of make the layouts look different from each other just by using a certain color scheme. So for this one I'm using pretty much um, only soft colors, I would say. And maybe for another layout I will use completely different colors within the collection. But I don't know yet. We'll see how that's gonna go over. So I cut that ephemera piece in half and kind of layer it on the left side of my photo and then the other half on the right side, which I don't think I need to explain to you that that is something that I do all the time. And I'm going to add some um, foam squares to my heart because I want it to stand out on my page a little bit. And I'm just, sticking down pieces. There's really not much to talk about if I'm just sticking down pieces because, you all have seen where I put them on my layouts, so there's no need in repeating that I'm just sticking things down. And here I look at the sticker sheet and I pull out this, it's kind of like a tab sticker, and just cut it in half and layer it behind my photo. And I rarely use tab stickers for journaling or whatever. I mainly use them for layering, like behind my photos. I really enjoy doing that with tab stickers. And here I pull out this sticker, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna work, but it matched the color scheme perfectly, so I decided to just go with it. And yeah, so stickers. And now I'll pull out some gold glitter shapes because I wanted to add some more gold. And I cut the circle in half and again kind of put it on my page, and I really like the way that looks. And these are actually enamel dots from the Summer Vibes collection by Simple Stories, and some of those colors actually really match really well with this collection. And I pulled out that speech yellow puffy sticker because I wanted to add a little bit more yellow to my layout. And I also add some sequins. And I like that there's like already adhesive, so you don't have to put any glue on them or anything. And here I just try to pull out a chipboard piece, and it's not really cooperating with me. And it came out without the adhesive backing, so I just have to take my glue and just stick it down. I'm just trying to find a good place for it. And I just decided to stick it down right there. And at this point, I decided that I want to add a little bit more interest, or just I wanted to add a little piece of pattern paper on the bottom of my page, so I just cut off another strip of that paper that I used before. And I really like the way that looks. I'm just kind of like folding it up to just, I don't know, make it look more interesting. And now I'm just going to add just a few wood veneer pieces. So pull out that star and that heart and then that arrow. And I'm just going to glue them down. And I think all I'm going to do after this is add some gold color shine. Again, gold color shine, very surprising. And that will basically be my layout. That will basically be my layout done. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will be back with more process videos soon. Have a great day.